Hey friends, welcome to the vid, and in this vid I'm going to talk about how to break free from DPDR and anxiety. And I really mean literally break free from it, because it can feel like you are just trapped where you are right now. I know exactly what it feels like because I've been there myself, and I had to break free as well myself. And I did, and now I'm fully recovered and I live a life fully symptom free. But how do you do it? What do you do? And what are some good things that you can think about? I'm going to go over all of that. And if you are new to the channel, then welcome. My name is Dan, and I help people recover from DPDR and anxiety using either one-on-one coaching or the Freedom course. The Freedom course is the best online recovery DPDR course there is out there. There's nothing like it. It turns recovery on its head, and it's a step-by-step guide about exactly what you need to do and when you need to do it to recover from DPDR and anxiety. So if you want to start your recovery journey right now, then go and check out the Freedom course. The link for that is in a pinned comment and also in the description. When it comes to DPDR and anxiety recovery, it really is about breaking the cycle, because it's a loop, and you're probably pretty aware of this right now, in that perhaps your days are feeling kind of the same. You wake up, you check in, do you still have it? You notice that you do, you get worried again, you get angry again, and you get sad again about that. And this very thing is part of the fuel which is keeping it going. So that's what I mean about a loop. So to be able to get out of it, to begin getting out of it, you've got to break this loop, you've got to break this cycle. So I want you to consider, what are some things that you're doing that you repeatedly do every single day that you think maybe aren't necessarily good? And some examples of this could be things like you have constant intrusive thoughts, and then you're following those thoughts, you're believing them, you're questioning them, you're actually letting yourself worry about them. That could be an example. Another one could be that you think that you can't recover, and no matter what you try, you aren't seeing the results that you want. And so this sort of thought goes through your mind of, I'm not going to be able to recover. What if I'm like this forever? Or you're doing the avoidance loop of not doing things because you think that they're going to make you scared. So I invite you right now to have a bit of a think about what are some things that you're doing, because trust me, you're doing them. And once you've discovered those things, I really want you to question those and challenge them. For example, if you're saying to yourself something like, I don't want to go out because I know I'm going to get anxious and I know I'm going to have a panic attack, question that. Does it happen every single time you go out, or are you only remembering the times when it does happen when you go out? And another thing you've got to consider right now is that you're looking for ways that you're anxious. You're looking for ways to confirm the story you already have of yourself of, oh, I'm somebody who's going through DPDR and I'm never going to get out of this, and my life sucks and I'm so scared. Whenever you go out, whenever you do anything, you're looking for things that reinforce that story. And sort of the common word for this is confirmation bias, and it happens to everyone in a lot of different areas of their life, but one of the ways it's particularly sort of grotesque and really quite difficult is with anxiety, because you have a confirmation bias towards anxiety. And of course, your mind is just so used to it that it likes to do what it's continued doing. So really, you're just getting better and better and better at looking for the negative and, being in that negative sort of anxious state. Now, all of this isn't your fault at all. None of this is your fault. You didn't choose to get into this, but now that you are in this, it is your choice about what you do. And if you start saying things like, well, it's not my choice, my life just sucks, and I didn't choose to have that panic attack, and I didn't choose to do this and choose that person to make me angry and fall into DPDR and all that. That's true. You didn't necessarily choose all of that, but right now you have a decision to make about what you choose to do. Are you going to break the cycle, or are you going to let it keep going and going? And even if your mind goes to the thought of, well, it's just too hard, or I just can't do it, that's the thing you've got to break, because that is just the story that you're telling yourself again and again. And if you keep telling yourself that story, and worse, believe it, then you're doing nothing. You're just going round in a circle and going round in a circle, which is why you are where you are right now. So it's all about breaking that loop and breaking that cycle that you're going through. And it doesn't have to be big, groundbreaking, mega mindset changes or anything like that. It's just little things, just to you know, put a glitch into it or throw a spanner into it. And once you start to break that cycle and train your brain to look at things more neutrally, more of the good and the bad, you know, in more of like a high level overview way, then the less power anxiety is going to have over you. And so my friends, I really hope this video has been useful. I go into all of this in depth in the Freedom course with exactly the steps you need to do and worksheets to go along with it. It really is amazing. Go check that out. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.